Okay, welcome to the channel where I combine my two passions, rap music, MBTI. Let's analyze all these rappers. Today we're doing Vince Staples. He's 28, he's from California. He's got a bit of a throwback 90s kind of style. He's not like a lot of the mumble rappers you hear today. Personally, he's not my favorite. I haven't listened to him too much. He blew up in the song Hive by Earl Sweatshirt, which I listened to hundreds of times, one of my favorite songs. So I heard his verse a few times. I've seen him in interviews and stuff, and from what I had seen coming into making this video, I knew he had to have been some kind of introvert because he's very reserved, he's very quiet, he's not very expressive. So I knew he had to be some kind of introvert. And what inspired me to make this video is this Reddit post. Someone asked what's his type. Vince Staples a few days ago, Chronicles of a Badass, sweet name, like that username. And a few of the replies were ISTP, 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 and one of them ESTP, who I had to downvote because I knew just one thing coming to this. He had to be an introvert. Super obvious from the little I knew. So Audify, come on. INFJ, oh, come on. I doubt it. No, just jokes. I don't want to be that guy. So I want to look it up personality database, and they said ENTP to my shock. So this is why so many people don't like personality databases, because they're false, they're wrong a lot of the time. He's obviously, but I can see why people would think Vince is an ENTP, because he doesn't take things seriously, he jokes around a lot, he's quite quick and witty. There are some very similarities between ISTP and ENTP in that sense, so I get it. But this guy, he made the best comment. Just because he sees someone acting trolly, or the fact they debate, they immediately type them as ENTP if they see them being not very serious and trolling. He trolls a lot on Twitter, Vince Staples. So we're going to see Vince, he goes straight to the point. He likes to keep it simple, which is ISTP. Yeah. And then this guy perfectly said, ENTPs are far more emotionally expressive than ISTPs. So I don't know if you've ever heard of voice typing. I hadn't, but this is a big part of how I type people. All the types will have they all generally talk similarly. All ISTPs will talk somewhat similarity to all the other ISTPs. That's for all the types. And same with mannerisms. And even, which I will prove someday, years from now, that even facial structure and body types all has to do with your MBTI type. So this wonderful lady,
some of these people
explains it perfectly, who I'd never seen before. I kind of love her now, though.
People who have this communication style, when they go into their extroverted side.
So the ITs have cold-blooded, and you'll see in Vince interviews, he's very cold-blooded, he's very monotone, he's very deadpan. But when he gets excited, like maybe people who think he's ENTP,
extroverted function, then they can start to sound a bit more like the business communication style. However, when they
can sound like ENTPs.
Them or talk with them in a more natural or intimate setting where there's not much going on, where the person feels like they have to adapt or exert themselves, then it's becoming very apparent that this style is their natural style, the cold-blooded style.
Cold-blooded style. All right. Vince Staples, show us your cold-blood. This guy is
neighborhood, my man. You know, it's crazy. Your face. No, what's crazy? I ain't never been here before, but I've been here before. Yeah, but like this. Yeah. Like when we put together, you know, I take too much credit for FM out. You know, I take too much. You should. Nah. If you
listen to how quiet he is.
I'm saying thank you, and they make sure you got the ones I wrote down for you too. So it's not like I'm just asking questions about myself. It was right before I said like probably a couple days.
And then look at this comment. Look at this comment. I be eating cereal and Vince talking too quiet for my crunching. Guys, that screams introvert. Screams introvert. Like it's plain as day. This man is an introvert. Here, this is good. This shows ISTP. So he called his mom, and loud guy asked him. Look at this guy.
Well, it was hard to make him cry now. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about,
right? It's hard to make him cry, his mom said.
Right, but hey, look, man. But you never. Since
let me ask you this, Mama: is the Crippin deep rooted?
ISTPs are well known for not being the most emotional. They have the inferior feeling function, so they don't have as many emotions as most of the other types. I bet you there's millions of ISTPs out there in the world who haven't cried in decades. It's just not a thing that they like to do. Not a thing. I cry quite a bit, actually. Oh god, I didn't for a long time when I was cold and dead, but now I do.
So you inner corner, but you're not inner corner.
Well, my tone of voice don't change and certain things.
Not very expressive. ENTPs are a lot more emotionally expressive. My voice doesn't change.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm proud of you.
Right.
So he's talking about how if this girl's like, oh, I did this. Oh, I'm proud of you.
Like, oh my God, I aced this midterm, and you tell her I'm proud of you.
But I mean it, but it's like, it sounds crazy.
Right.
Okay, and then birthday parties. He talks about birthday parties coming up here. So me personally, I've deleted my Facebook. I've deleted my Facebook 3 years in a row now. 2 days before my birthday, so nobody knows, nobody messages me. I haven't had a party. I was alone last year. Like, I don't like it. A lot of the extroverted types, they want to be ENTPs. They want to be near their friends. They want to celebrate. They want to have a good time. They love that stuff.
Like a birthday party.
That's what I'm saying. When
Celebration.
I'm saying this, I don't like birthday parties.
All right, go ahead now.
So you don't have birthday parties either?
No, he be trying to make me do something every year on my birthday. I tell him to stop. I be hot. Like, I don't want to see all these niggas. Like,
Yeah.
So what do you do on your birthday?
I was at the studio. Then this nigga made me do something.
Come on. Obviously an introvert.
Your
I
heart.
still be going through the hood sometimes. So I don't want to come outside my car just, you know, I mean, nah.
Yeah.
Windows broke.
Did it hurt
tires
your heart
slashed.
when y'all broke up?
Nah.
Did you cry?
No.
Nah. So he's talking about his long-term girlfriend. He's like, did it hurt your heart when you broke up? Nah. ISTP. They don't care. They just don't care. A lot of them, they just don't really care. They don't have strong feelings. I bet you they move on from relationships faster than any other type, except maybe ESTP. Okay, here we go. What makes you sad? If you ask me that, I'd give a real answer. If you ask a lot of feeling types, I'd give a real answer.
Makes me sad. It made me sad when Gucci Mane went to jail. The Fast and Furious 7 makes me very sad. That shit was horrible.
Horrible. All of them. I mean, at least the last 3.
What else makes me sad? Sunday when Chick-fil-A's closed, that makes me sad.
So this is why people might think he's ENTP, because he's given not serious answers. He's being funny. But as you'll see in this great comment, he goes straight to the point, keeps it simple, rebuttals short, doesn't go into detail on specific things. So these answers scream ISTP, and also they scream not ENTP. And ENTP, they might give a silly answer, but there'd be more to it. It'd be more like expressive. What's a great friendship for an ISTP?
Great friendship is one you don't have to think about. You know, you don't have to worry about if someone's your friend. You don't have to talk to them a lot.
Don't have to talk to them a lot, guys. Introvert.
You know, you just those friends that are just there. That's the best friendship, is one that you don't have to work to obtain or keep in existence. You know,
Beautiful.
just
Well said.
a pure one, I guess, so to say. See him over here? It's my friend.
If I'm going like this, I don't know why I'm doing that, guys. I'll work on it. I'm sorry.
We don't talk about anything ever. We have a group text full of memes. We haven't talked about a serious subject matter in probably over 5 years.
Which is a sensory thing to do. I had an ENTP best friend for 2 years, and we only had serious conversations. Now, we had lots of fun ones, but we talked about all kinds of religion, spirituality, MBTI, politics, conspiracies. We were talking all kinds of serious stuff all the time. So the fact that he just said that, also not ENTP, very much ISTP. Very much ISTP.
I will say my girlfriend, but I hate her.
Who are the most important people in your life?
They're definitely my favorite right now. I will say my girlfriend, but I hate her. And she's kind of family, but I hate her to death.
But I hate her to death, guys. That is so funny. So that's a very much ISTP thing to say. Very much ISTP. Of course, he's not being serious, but still, most people would never even joke to say that. Okay, and then last video, Eric Andre, Vince Staples, blessed this video because Eric Andre is an ENTP, so we can really see now the differences.
In 9th grade.
Incredible. Did you get away with it?
Always.
You never went to jail?
Never.
I love Papa John's.
Look at that face there. Look at that face. That just is the most ISTP face you'll ever see. And throughout this whole thing, I suggest watching it. Eric Andre, he's over the top silly. He's over the top expressive. He's Vince, he's just always cool. He's always chilling. He's very deadpan. Eric is all over the place. These are the most prominent examples, though.
Neither one of you are shy about responding back to somebody in the mentions. I just wonder, what are some of the things that bother you, or what are some of the things that drive you nuts?
I don't care.
You don't care?
At all.
I don't care at all. So, very ISTP thing to say. And also, straight to the point, likes to keep it simple, keeps the rebuttal short. This guy nailed it. Shout out you nailed it. And then ENTPs are far more expressive. Okay.
I care a lot. I'm very sensitive. I'm an Aries. I need everybody to like me. I'm very insecure, and I need the validation of strangers to feel whole.
See, both kind of silly answers, but the ENTP is just more. There's more of it. He goes on, like, he makes it extra over the top.
Do you read the comments?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this video is clearing it up for you guys that Vince is clearly not an ENTP. Couldn't be more clear.
There is no future. It doesn't exist.
Bobby Stater go punch me in my face.
I'm trying to
Look at how silly.
just live in the present moment. There is no future. It doesn't exist.
That's the Matrix shit.
That's why we gotta go to the jungle and do ayahuasca.
Man, he's so funny. I'm such a fan of Eric Andre.
When you think about the future, how do you see things playing out? Give me some predictions for 2017.
All the rhinos are dead for the most part. At this point, I'm holding on to the pandas. I'm trying to see where the penguin numbers are at.
Look at how deadpan and serious he is. Look at how not expressive he is.
You're very into wildlife.
Because they're all dead.
What do you think, Eric, on that? It's hard to
I
say.
didn't really anticipate such a deep conversation for Complex Magazine, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, the world's gonna end. Watch the Eric Andre.
You'll never hear Vince go that loud. And another quick little example of that, Tyler, who's an ENP type.
Someone get Tyler an oboe. Shit. I want him to contribute.
You playing the oboe?
What about instead of joke bars? Come sit down and spit some real bars.
Fuck rap, nigga.
Look at that. He's loud as hell. You'll never hear Vince go that loud.
Nah.
Give me an instrument, man.
But anyways, okay, that's the video. That's me ranting about how Vince is clearly just not an ENTP. And he's 100% fact, 0 doubt, ISTP, put it in the books. Video 2, done. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. The videos will get more concise, more better quality. And I love you all. God bless. Take care. Drink water. Get sun.